It's where I was born. I was born in Wisconsin. It's where all my family lives, and it's got a very good engineering program. So yeah, all that combined, and I love the weather up there so much more than down here. It makes very good combinations for wanting to go there.
I grew up in Minnesota and went to graduate school in Chicago, and have a lot of friends who live in Madison. And it's really a great town. It's a great university. They have a really good material science program too.
Yeah, up in riots now.
Well, yeah, assuming they get this, they get their labor unions figured out. But.
Yeah, they do. It's a mess.
Do you want to tell me a little bit about your project just for 2 minutes?
No, I'm okay. I'll give you the speech again. Alright. Bye, guys.
Thank you.
So, what my project... No, let me start over. When you think of hydroelectric energy, what you always think of, what's the first thing that comes to your mind is a dam and river with flowing water, maybe even an ocean. But the key part of that is that it's always flowing water. What my project deals with is it branches out from any other type of hydroelectric energy that's been developed so far. What it deals with is instead of flowing water, it deals with falling water, or rain. And what I do is I harness that kinetic energy of the rain falling and I store it temporarily and then end up being able to charge a cell phone. Now how I do that is, this is meant to be a consumer product, something that will be able to, someone could eventually just buy off the shelf, take out of the box, set down, and it's easy to use, and boom, there, you're saving money, you're harvesting energy, and you're going. And so how it works is that you start out with a funnel system. You need a funnel system because scattered rain just by itself would not be enough. So you wouldn't be able to harness that kinetic energy the way I'm trying to do it. So what I do is I use a normal household's gutter system as the funnel. Then it all filters down into the downspout, and if you ever are in any kind of rainy place, Alabama, Oregon, South America, what you'll see is, you'll be sitting outside or driving home, it's pouring down rain, you see this water just gushing out of the downspout. It has an incredibly high velocity, and because of that, it has a high kinetic energy. Now what I can do is I can harness that energy through several different steps, and this is what I've done. First thing you do is you've got to have a water wheel. What the water wheel does is it takes that kinetic energy, and when the wheel moves, it's transferred into mechanical energy. All right, what you have from there is you have the mechanical energy with that wheel. The wheel is connected to the generator. The generator generates electrical energy when it's spinning or rotating. So when the wheel spins, the generator spins, and henceforth through this process, you're making electrical energy. Now the next part of this is, how am I going to store it? How am I going to utilize this harvested energy? Now, what I do then is I create a series of circuit boards. And what the circuit boards will do is they will temporarily store that energy and charge up in a single cell lithium-ion battery, which is rechargeable. And then also, it gives you an option to be able to plug in your cell phone, in which case the battery, or if it's running, the energy that's going through the system right now will charge the cell phone battery. And so really what this was supposed to do is supposed to be a practical application for a new branch of hydroelectric energy. It's really supposed to be a baby step. It's the first steps that you can take to really turning this into something global, something extraordinary, something that can really be developed. And there's so many different possibilities that you can go with this. You can have several wheels, several generators. You can have them stacked on top of one another, scattered around over each side of the house and connected all into one big main circuit. You can use an inverter and hook that up to your power grid, so that instead of having to go out and charge your cell phone with it, it's just automatically hooked up to your house, and you're just saving money instantly whenever it rains. So there's just so many different things you can do with it. It's really it's a fantastic first step into cutting our reliability on fossil fuels.
Excellent.